どうも。4代目とお見受けしますが、今日はこちらに一体どんなご用？
菅井と話がしたい。
Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to Breaking News, guys. Breaking news. What is going on, killers? What is going on, players? Afternoon, morning, evening. What is up, killer? Sean, it's still 7 a.m. in the US. Don't nobody give a fuck. When news like this comes out, you know for a fact if I'm available, if Griggity is available, we'll be talking that shit no matter what. What is up, man? Web Dave, you the man play. You the man play. Definitely gonna hit you up one of these days to come on your show play. We got 4Q, Amma Al Kafaji, Windows 79, Long Live the Black Mamba, Slim 73, Dover 360, Section 8 Gaming. What's going on? Chicken Eye 210. What's good, killers? MK Michael 001 Jacob. What is up? Miss Marvel's in the chat. She's talking that shit. As you should. After the news that came out today, after the news that dropped today, we're definitely going to be talking that shit. Long live the Black Mamba. What's going on, killer? Xbox Mike. What's going on, player? Oscar Wheat. What is up? What is up? FCK Nano. What is up, my G? You guys are good? What's good? Louis Hanamez. Louis Hanamez goes at 7 a.m. on the West Coast. East Coast is 10 a.m. Don't nobody... Listen, like the homeboy R&B would say.
Don't nobody give a fuck.
When it's time to talk that shit, when it's breaking news, you know for a fact we're going to be going for a player. Carl Weeb, what did you say? I'm a Trojan Hauser? So, what are you talking about, Carl Weeb? What are you talking about? Chi Walker just waking up. Some of you guys not even brush your teeth yet. I'm told you're a secret pony. Ah, shit. People are telling me I'm a secret pony now. What is going on, player? You telling me I'm a secret? You guys are telling me the news is going on I'm a secret pony? Mo B, what is up, man? Mitchy Poo. Sarcastic, what is up, player? Mr. Teddy Keys. Deploy 619. That's correct, guys. You can see the title. The news has come out. We're definitely going to be talking about it. So, guys, hit that like button before we get into it. And before we go, yeah, Jacob, appreciate it, bro. Yeah, that edit took... It took some time doing that edit. Sometimes you can do your own edits, and sometimes you get the edits and you just tweak it. But that Yakuza edit is 100% mine, play. 100% mine. Max City Entertainment goes, they don't know. These dudes don't know shit. Omi Tony, Stinger 77. These ponies don't know shit. Let's be real. What do they know? They got no insiders. Jim Ryan is a liar. These dudes are full of shit. After that PlayStation showcase, broken, devastated, mental breakdowns. Jamal Lee, what's going on, killer? He goes is driving from Arizona to Kansas or Arkansas. You right on time. Facts, bro. Facts, Mr. Fernando. What's up? Let's see. Let me pull a call B for a second. I don't know why it's become like this. Call B goes, nah. If you and Dirt flipped, I wouldn't have any podcast to watch. I like watching Iron Lords, but TTS and WBG are my favorite shows. You know, Call Weeb, we appreciate that, bro. Honestly, like, any of you guys dropping by, like, look at the time you guys are here talking that shit, supporting the channel. Call Weeb, that's why I love rocking with the chat and engaging with the chat, because you guys are just awesome and supporting us, bro. So, honestly, don't worry about flipping, guys. We ain't flipping for shit. Why has it got funny writing for 1 second? What has Dirt done to the brand? What has he done to my shit? Dirt. There we go. Well, that looks better though, the classic, isn't it? Looks better, Shall I keep it as a block? No, I'll keep it like that. Looks smarter. We got Drone TJ with a 2. Because the deal is done. Facts, bro. Listen, Drone. The deal was done. We known this. But it's good to get official news out. Shout out to the 100 people here. Hit that like button and let's start this shit. Jacob goes, do you think Xbox will buy Walt Disney? Do you know what? It's early at the moment, but the CEO does want to sell. Will they sell it as a full unit? Will the FTC allow them to sell it as a full unit to someone else? Who knows? Microsoft does need to get into the entertainment. I do believe they could get into the media entertainment business when it comes to that. Because look at Amazon, look at Apple. Even Google had like the YouTube stuff as well. Microsoft does not have nothing like that, the movie or the TV division. So maybe in the future, who knows? Recorded Islam, what's going on, player? What is up? Now let's start with the homie. We known this for a minute. We known this for a minute, player. Our boy Philip Spencer's out here talking that shit as he should. After all of the shit talking that these ponies have been talking about, after the shit talking that these ponies did over the years. Phil is not the man. Phil is full of shit. Phil is soft-hearted. Phil is not the right man. Over the years, what's happened? We've seen what's happening right now, guys. Exactly. We are seeing what's happening right now. Phil is killing these dudes. Absolutely murdering these dudes. Destroying these dudes. It's crazy, bro, man. Let me get a super chat from the homie, Dirk Griggity and that. Dirk Griggity with a 5. The deal is definitely closing next month. If CMA didn't block, it would have been done. The extra time is needed. Let's talk that shit. 100%. Let's talk that shit. Every single one of you bots in the chat, Xbox fans, talk that shit right here, right now. That's the way to do it, player. That's the way to do it. Let me say, if I got any background, just let me know, player. Let me know. I'll put the volume down if there's any background noise. Let me know. But guys, our boy Philip Spencer. Dropped this today. What a gem. What a gem. He dropped this today, 1:47 p.m. for me. Microsoft and Activision Blizzard have extended the merger agreement deadline to October the 18th. We're optimistic about getting this done and excited about bringing more games to more players everywhere. I'm not sure. The little one's crying because she wants to come up. Yeah, if you can hear the background, apologize for that. She's just crying down because she wants to come up. I could put it lower if I have to. 1 second. How do I sound now? Do I still sound okay? Let me know, player. Shout out to the 130 in here. Now, Phil Spencer, the main man, the CEO of Microsoft Gaming, out here talking that shit. And I love it. Salute to the people here who stuck by. Salute to the people that stuck by. It sounds okay. Yeah, let me know if there is a bit of a background on that. But salute to the people. Over the 18 months of this deal, it's been going up and down. But every single one of us, we knew that the deal will get done. When Microsoft came out and talked about 18 months, it will take up to 18 months to get this deal done. We thought that's a long time. But hey, what do we know? Microsoft lawyers knows what they're doing. This is Microsoft. This is $1 trillion company. They know exactly what's gonna happen. So yeah, let me know. Yeah, it's okay then. Yeah, but that's the thing. We know exactly what's gonna happen, and what's happening right here, right now, guys. It's been amazing, absolutely amazing. Another 4 to 6 weeks. That's all it is. Within 8 weeks, bro. 4 to 6 weeks. Activision Blizzard King will be part of Microsoft. That is saying some shit. That is some crazy shit. Having a publisher like Activision, Blizzard, and King, you're dominating the console space, the mobile space, and the PC in one hit. That's the shit I'm talking about. And let me get this member for 1 month, God Emperor Sofa King. Like Dreamcast guy said, that's meth up. That's meth up. Oh, come on, player. Come on. There's no need for that, bro. There's no need for that shit. What's crazy is though, he's denied that. We got the homie Spoony Love. He's in Japan. He's working overseas. Have you seen the ponies lately? He goes, it's been dry Twitter streets. Guess they're too busy crying like whores. Hit them with that walking pony with your bro, Spoony Love. Listen, bro. You've been talking that shit over in Japan, and I love it. And you want the pony walk? Here we go, player. You motherfucking ponies know what to do. Walk down that street corner. Twerk your motherfucking ass. That's right. Twerk your punk asses and sell your bitch ass for them dog shit re-bleach games, you hoes. Woo! Now, there's some more detail that's come out about this extended deadline. And they're talking about some of the fees. If they do miss certain fees or if it gets terminated, the deal, they're going to pay more than, they're going to pay extra. Which is not a problem. We know exactly what's going to happen. And we know what's going to go down in the next 4 to 6 weeks. I know you guys must be thinking, something October the 18th? That's just a safety cushion. But they can get that deal within the next 4 weeks. Within the next 4 to 6 weeks, boom, it's coming home, play. Absolutely coming home. And it's been amazing, bro. It's been amazing. This shows even more how Microsoft's got the FTC to bend over for. Yeah, Chia Walker, 100%. Now the homie, Drone TJ with a 10. He goes, I say buy Take-Two next. And Sega, people have been fighting me on Twitter saying they can't buy Take-Two. It would be too much power. It's only 22 billion. If they can get ABK, they can get anything. Now, Carl Weeb, you're 100% right. When it comes to the money stuff, let's be real. If they can get ABK for $70 billion, they can get anybody. Like our boy Adrian Broner was saying.
Because anybody can get it.
I mean Broner, not Boner. My bad. It shows you, bro. This is some next level deal. This is not a joke. Not a joke. Anybody can get it. Now the homie he posted this. Let me just pull this up here so we can break down the details. You know what? Let me give a shout out to the homie post up, Florian Muller, and these other guys have been kind of like breaking it down for us, helping us out, like what's going on with the court cases and what's exactly been happening, like each detail. What does it mean? Like certain words or certain sentences. I wouldn't understand this shit. I'm not the smartest dude in the world. I'm sure some of you guys like, what does this mean? When it comes to like this certain sentence or some of the certain wordings in this documents. And so shout out to Poster, Florian Muller for breaking that down for us and that. And let me give a shout out to the homies Justin March for gifting 5 TTS memberships. Salute to you, player. Honestly, Justin, you've been amazing for TTS and WBG, man. Honestly, guys, make sure you give a shout out to Justin March. Use them emojis as well. And if some of you guys are not sure how to get the memberships, like the free memberships, you gotta allow gifting. So when someone does gift a membership, I think it comes up with your name, like allow gifting, or you click on the person's name that's gifting the memberships, and you just allow gifting, and it does it automatically. And after 4 weeks, it goes away, it cancels it. But shout out to the people in the chat, man. Now, guys, let me get these 2 super chats then. We got I hate YouTube with the £2. You're not a pony, you're a stallion. You can't teach that. Facts, bro. A stallion. Different breed. Let's go. Onyx with a 2. Carl Weeb tried... Onyx with a 2. Carl Weeb tried Mr. Boom is perfect for evening naps. Oh, come on, play. There's no need for that, bro. He said that you'll have a good time, Carl Weeb. If you want some rest, Mr. Boom is the perfect show for you, player. Come on, play. Onyx, come on, player. Come on, player. Yeah, man, Carl, we 100%. Now let's break it down. Let me zoom into this shit. Yeah, Jeremy Brown, what's going on? This is the beauty of this. Before I get into this is what I love, though, guys. You gotta understand. Like, I'm from the UK, so I'm 5 hours ahead of I'm 5 hours ahead of you guys, or 8 hours. Depends where you are. If you're on the west or east. So when news breaks, I just finished work. I finished work about 1.5 hours ago. It was an early shift for me today. When I seen the news, honestly, I was going to do a video, which I will still make that video for tomorrow. But I was going to do a video. When this news came out, I go, do you know what? Let's do a show for 1 hour. Let's just talk that shit, because this news has come out, and I'm sure people will be getting up and want to talk about this news as well. So 100%, man. Carl Weeb, let's go play. It reminds me of the barbershop talk. Facts, bro. Everybody hit that like button. I'm Al Kafaji. What's going on, my G? What's going on? Let me zoom in a bit more. There we go. Let me get post up. I missed anything. There we go. Now, post up, shout out to him because the update to Microsoft and ABK. When it comes to the extension, Microsoft and Activision Blizzard have jointly agreed to extend the merger agreement deadline from July 18th, which was yesterday, guys. If you remember, yesterday was the deadline, and we was thinking, like, what's gonna happen? Will they just how would they do? How would they deal with this? And today we found out the answer. July 18th, 19th, we found out what exactly was going on. So from July 18th, which was yesterday, they decided to extend the deadline to October the 18th this year to allow additional time to resolve remaining regulatory concerns. Additional details related to the extension of the agreement. Activision, where is this now? Activision Blizzard is entitled to pay 99 cents per share to its shareholders. Both parties have agreed that the deal termination fee is not subject to any condition other than failure to close. So no matter what, that's the only option. If it does fail to close, that's when they're gonna pay these fees and extra fees. If the deal does not close by August 29th, guys. Now look at this, guys. This is what, 6 weeks away. If the deal does not close by 29th of August, the termination fee payable by Microsoft if the agreement is terminated will increase from 3 billion to 3.5 billion. So it'll gain half a billion, guys. Half a billion. It'll go from 3 billion to 3.5 billion if the deal's not closed by August 29th. Now, if you take it even further, guys, if the deal is not closed by September the 15th of this year, it will increase from 3.5 billion to 4.5 billion. Any termination fee will only be paid if the deal fails to close. Do you see that shit, guys? This is perfect. They're giving themselves so much time. This is enough time for them. If the deal does not close by August 29, from 3 billion is going to 3.5 billion. That's the extended deadline, which was supposed to be July 18th. If the deal didn't make the deadline, they'll have to pay a fee if the deal was terminated. But if it's not closed by the 29th and it continues by September the 15th, it will increase to 3.5 billion to 4.5 billion, guys. You see this shit? This is confidence. What's going on, Nine Lives? This is confidence. Good morning, guys. Let me pull this up. What's going on? That is confidence, guys. From 3 billion, which was yesterday, they're supposed to close it. They extended it to August the 29th. It'll go up to 3.5 billion if they miss that deadline. That does not mean the deal is dead. The only time it'll go if they have to pay 3.5 billion if the deal dies. If they continue, when it goes to September the 15th, it goes to 4.5 billion. So Microsoft and Phil Spencer know they're 100% confident that the deal will get done. This is why they're giving that incentive. Like, listen, if you don't close in the next 6 weeks, okay, put the bid up to 3.5 billion if you want to drop out. If it doesn't close by 29, it moves to September the 15th. It'll be 4.5 billion if we drop out. The CMA is looking bad. The FTC is looking bad. But listen, I can't believe this shit. I'm from the UK. Most of you guys are from the States as well. I'm from the UK. Why does it have to be two pieces of shit, FTC and the CMA? I talked about this on TTS last week. Dirt's from the States, I'm from the UK. Why does it have to be the CMA and the FTC doing some effed up shit? Why does it have to be them two punk asses? Honestly. Let me get this super, bro. Long live the Black Mamba. He said that Microsoft buying Take-Two since 2021, staying with it. Now, you got to understand. You have to understand when it comes to that deal. Yeah, Nine Lives. Listen, FTC wants to still fight the deal. What's wrong with these dudes? Honestly, the CMA. If you listen to the court hearings for the CMA, it wasn't behind the scenes. You could watch it on Teams. The judge came out and he said it straight. Listen, you best not take the piss. You guys have changed your mind, and it's funny you changed your mind since the FTC did not get the injunction. It's kind of convenient that you kind of changing your mind since FTC did not get the injunction. The judge said, listen to me, we're hoping that the deal will get done. The deal will get done, and we want this deal to get crossed. We want to cross the line. He goes, I hope, because let me put my volume up a bit. He goes, I hope you're not using this tactic so you can block the deal or you can mess about. Let's get this deal done. He said that the judge said that no pissing about. Let's hope you get the deal done. Cross the line. You come up with some remedies. All these other countries have come up with the solutions. Why the fuck can't the CMA or the FTC come with a solution? Why is it two pieces of shit can't come with a solution? FTC wants to try to push through Colby, but listen, they ain't gonna do shit. Yeah, Con 79, didn't the cat judge say the deal's gonna close regardless? He was telling them, when I was listening to it, listen, he goes, don't make this into something else. Is not. Get the deal done. He's basically said, get the deal done. I want this deal, cross the deal. I'm sure you can come with some concessions or remedies how to get this deal done. Cross the line. Don't use this like extension, delay, to bring something up and trying to like block the deal. That's what the judge was trying to say. In certain ways, he was saying that. He goes, don't play games. Since the FTC injunction failed, it seems like that's when you kind of like, listen, Microsoft, let's make a deal. Let's make a deal. He goes, it's kind of convenient, even though the CMA said it had nothing to do with the injunction. The CMA said it's got nothing to do with the injunction because we kind of changed our minds. Nah, the judge knew they were bullshitting. He knew for a fact that he was bullshitting. He goes, just get the deal done. Don't play this shit. The game of lawsuit. What kind of stupid shit's that game of lawsuit? The lawsuit, game of lawsuit, bro. That's some of the dumbest shit ever. That lawsuit was a waste. Talk about taxpayers' money? Fuck out of here. Absolutely dog shit, that game of lawsuits. Pointless. But hey, that's Jim Ryan for you. And these punk asses. Yeah, be about it, 100%. They're committed. They have to be committed. The judge will, don't take the piss. When you got the parliament on your ass, and there's no pauses, when they're on your ass, you got the judge on your ass. Listen, get the deal done. Don't take the piss. Don't take these couple of days extra or week or 2-3 weeks extra. Try to come up with some solution. Try to do some dodgy business. That's what the judge was saying in words. Absolutely. Now this is awesome, guys. The breaking news when it comes to the Microsoft Activision Blizzard, the deal has they extended the deadline. That is great because I know some of these punk ass ponies were saying, "Oh shit, you never know what Bobby Kotick's gonna do." Bobby Kotick is a POS. He might have said, "You know what? Let me take the money. Let's take that $3 billion and let's run away." I send that shit on Twitter, and I'm sure you guys send that shit on Twitter. And I'm just looking if any chats. Nope. Yeah. I know every single one of you guys send that shit. Absolutely, Max City. 100%. We got to see that shit. These dudes were saying Bobby Kotick can still end it. He can end this deal. Now, there's an email from Phil Spencer. Let me see this shit. I think it's the same shit. Let me pull it up. Let me pull this email up from Phil Spencer. Yeah, Xena, well, he's got a golden parachute. He's got a golden parachute, 100%. But people were saying, oh, Bobby Kotick is a piece of shit. He's going to dip out of this deal. Nah, player. Nah. Bobby wants his hundreds of millions. Facts, Jeremy Brown. $300+ million. You think Bobby's going to mess that shit up? You think Bobby's going to play that? This ain't Bobby Brown. This is Bobby Kotick. Shit. They're agreed to member for 14 months. People were definitely concerned about Bobby Kotick pulling out of the deal and taking the money. Facts, bro. You know this dirt. Me and you talk all the time. I'm actually going to ring your punk ass today as well. But this shit's come up. Talking about this here. This is an email from Phil. What is it? There we go. From Phil Spencer. Talking to the... This just email. Talking to the Game and FT worldwide bullshit. Let me have some water before we start this shit. Yeah, what's going on, player? TTS player. Phil is 100% confident. Brad Smith is 100% confident. Sarah Bond is 100% confident. Satya Nadella is 100% confident. They knew exactly what they were doing. It's just the CMA kind of slipped up. But the judge, the Lord, that's what they call him over here, bro. He put pressure on them. Told the CMA, don't play games. Do not play games. Let's cross this line. Yeah, Bobby can't do that, but obviously, like, the boards and the major shareholders call we 100%. Xena, I've got something really, really special for the pony tiers. Honestly, when we get the official word, when everything's done, I've got something really special for these ponies. I'll show you when the time comes. I will show you when the time comes. What is this? Let me put this full screen so you guys can see it properly. Now, let me go for it. Microsoft and Activision Blizzard remain optimistic that we will get our acquisition over the finish line. So we have jointly agreed to extend the merger agreement to October the 18th, which gives them what? 2, 1, 2. That's 3 months from now, guys. While we can technically close in the United States due to recent legal developments, this extension gives us additional time to resolve the remaining regulators' concerns in the UK. This is what we're talking about. They could close this shit if they wanted to. If they really wanted to close this shit, they could. But they're showing respect. Because they want to continue buying publishers and developers or maybe some other shit in the future. So they want to be in the good books with the UK, even worldwide. So they want to be in the good books. I want to thank everyone for your time and energy in support of the regulators process on all of the great works coming to fruition for Xbox this year. Players around the world will be delighted with the incredible lineup of games launching in the next few months, including Starfield and Forza Motorsport. It is also great to see the fantastic work the ABK teams are delivering for their players with the successful launch of Diablo 4 and the ongoing performance of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, and we'd like to congratulate them on the accomplishments. As we move even closer to the finish line, we are more excited than ever before about furthering our mission to bring more games to more players everywhere. Besides that dog shit PlayStation 5. Talk that shit. He wants to put the games everywhere. Besides that dog shit PlayStation 5. And I love it. Don't put that shit on the PlayStation 5. Put Call of Duty there. Let them have Call of Duty for the next 10 years. Punks. But any future games, Diablo, Crash, Spyro, any the brand new IP games that Mikey Botto is talking about, don't put that shit on the PlayStation. Keep that shit exclusive to the box and the PC ecosystem. PlayStation has no games. Damn. Talk that shit. Let me get a super chat. Spoony Love with 1,000 yen. Shout out to you, homie. Sean, you need to start talking responsibility for Lena. I know you guys have a couple of things in common. Control your people, player. Yo, listen. There's only so much I can do, Spoony Love. There's only so much I can do. But one thing I'll say to you. Do you know what? I got something for you guys. And this was from Long Live the Black Mamba, I believe. That's what. Yeah, it was from him. Shout out to everybody knows PlayStation. When it comes to the Final Fantasy games, it's been an interesting conversation with the PlayStation and Final Fantasy. I'm sure you said it on Twitter, maybe even YouTube. What's going on with these PlayStations? But let me give a shout out to the one and only Lord Addict talking about Final Fantasy on his PlayStation.
So, I played probably about 7 or 8 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Smell smoke?
PlayStation.
Talk that shit, King. Talk that shit. Once again, listen to it.
So, I played probably about 7 or 8 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Smell smoke?
PlayStation.
You smell smoke? You damn right we smell smoke. That Final Fantasy game is making PlayStation shut down and catch on fire. We seen the shit. We seen the Twitter videos and YouTube's? Shit. Addict, anybody who's got a PlayStation 5, whoever's got that big bitch in the house and wants to play Final Fantasy, you make sure you have a fire extinguisher and a fucking fire blanket. Because that shit will come on fire. You don't even need heaters in your house anymore. Radiators in the house anymore. The PlayStation 5 is a hell of a heating machine. But when you combine Final Fantasy with it, it becomes a beast. It becomes a monster. That's what it's about. Shout out to the PlayStation 5. Once again.
So I played probably about 7 or 8 hours.
Smell smoke?
PlayStation.
Guys, before we move on to the other news, if you guys, this is the best time. This is the best time to get a PlayStation 5 or Final Fantasy because it's cheap, because it's the summertime. But when it comes to the winter, don't get the PlayStation 5 price is going to increase on Final Fantasy. You know, because it's winter. If you need to warm your house right now, get the PlayStation 5 right now. It's cheaper right now. Make sure you get that shit. Straight up. And let me give a shout out to Spoony Love for becoming a TTS member. Salute to you, player, man. I hope you're doing well, player. Shout out to you, player. Check the Discord. I made that edit and posted there. Yeah, I did. Long live the Black Mamba. That's where I got it from. He mentioned it. I went to the Discord. I looked at it. I go, listen, let me just. I tweaked it a bit. Long live the Black Mamba. When King says, do you smell any smoke? I put the volume higher on that shit. Zena, that's from Long Live the Black Mamba. He did that clip in the Discord. And then what I did, I kind of made the part where King goes, do you smell smoke? I put the volume like 200% on that part. I kind of split it in half. Shout out to Long Live the Black Mamba. That's what I'm trying to say to you guys. You guys like help us make the show better, entertaining. You show us clips, you tag us in tweets or give us DMs about like, look at this pony, look at this shit. You do it for us, player. You absolutely do it for us and help the show, man. But let me show you another PlayStation exclusive.
It's cheaper, it's more powerful, you've got more games coming out for it, camera's not being forced on you, multi-platform games look better on it.
PlayStation.
Woo! Shout out to these dudes and that. Woo!
Who cares if a game's exclusive or not?
PlayStation.
Who cares? You heard the shit now, guys. You heard it from the one and only. Who cares? Guys, this is good news. Honestly, absolutely fantastic news. Let's see what's going on in the DMs. Fuck all. Double Agent. Oh, shit. Yeah, guys, I'm definitely going to talk about like Call of Duty stuff. That shit has been killing it. Call of Duty, man, the old games, they're back on the server, so they've been killing it. That's crazy, bro, man. That shows you how many people love the Call of Duty shit, bro. But you know what's bad boy about that Phil Spencer email? Let me pull that email once again for you guys. Do you know what's bad boy about that email? I'll tell you what was crazy about that email. Oh shit, I lost it. 1 second. Let me pull it up. Let me tell you what's crazy about this email, guys. It shows you who's a killer. It absolutely shows you who's a killer. And when it comes to this email, look where it says here. Can I highlight this? No, I can't. You look at the third sentence where my cursor is. Because while we can technically close in the United States, if they wanted to close in the United States, they could do it right now. They could do it right now. That's what he's talking about. That's fear. That's what he's talking about here. We can close. If we wanted to close, we can do it right now. But we're just trying to be nice to the CMA in the UK. Give them a chance. Because we know FTC, Lena Khan, blagged them. She finessed them. Absolutely finessed them. And I love this, guys. Look at that. We can close in the United States. That's the shit. That's the boss move I'm talking about. People say Phil Spencer's soft. Phil Spencer's kumbaya. Maybe at one time he was. Do you know what? I might want to talk about that one of these days. About the reason why I can see when people talk about Phil Spencer's kumbaya and all that bullshit, I actually do believe that. I understand every console has exclusives. Every console needs exclusives. 100%. But there's a conference he did. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but do you know what? One day, maybe this weekend, I'll do something. We'll watch that conference one day. It's the one where Phil Spencer had Uncharted and Aloy, I believe Aloy in the background, talking about gaming and how we can make gaming better, like cross-play and trying to unite all gamers into one, not one platform, like get everyone together. I remember that, I think it was a GDC conference, I believe it was. If you guys remember, he had Nathan Drake at the back and Aloy at the back as well, if I remember that correctly. And that was a hell of a fucking speech as well. He was there for about 1 hour. And honestly, that's when I seen that guy. When I seen that guy talk about like the gaming, how much he cares about gaming, that's when I knew. But because he's seen what PlayStation is doing with the businesses, the model, how they're doing it, how they're going about it, Phil's had enough. Tim talked about this. He goes to Phil, listen, Phil, they will kill you. They will end you. If they got a chance, they will end you. Phil, it took him a bit of time, but he got there eventually. He realized that, listen, PlayStation's out here making killer deals. And the only way we're going to compete, the way we're going to take over, is to take it one step further. PlayStation has the mind share. Developers are willing to give better deals to them. When it comes to marketing deals, they're absolutely doing some crazy marketing deals that Xbox can't even talk about. Certain games like Harry Potter, Call of Duty, and maybe FIFA, the new football game as well. So one thing we got to do, we got to take that shit away from them. We got to take this shit even further. And how do we do that? We use our money. We use our money. And we buy this shit. When we own that shit, it's ours. We don't need to worry about any deals in place, any contracts in place. We can take it. When it comes to our IPs, we own that shit, ownership, all day, every day. And that's what they're doing here right now. Before I continue, let me get this super chats player. Shout out to Regulator for becoming a TTS member. Shout out to you, homie. Hope you well, play. We got Regulator again with the 5. Sean, you right, the people make the show. Shout out to them, play. Facts, bro. 100%. I told you many times, bro. And we got the Angry Therapist MD with the 5. Phil and the team playing the long game. Ponies just don't see it. Bro, ponies can't see shit, bro. I seen Carl Reeve going after the pony. He was getting frustrated again today or yesterday, I believe. Trust me, the game has changed. When it comes to the game has changed. He knows when it comes to exclusive games, he will have certain exclusives locked down on the Xbox ecosystem. Before, maybe in 2017, when it came to that GDC event, when he talked about it, one of these days I'll stream it and we can talk about it. What he was and what he said back then, where he is right now, 5-6 years later. We'll definitely talk about that player. But listen, times have changed. You can't keep doing the same shit over and over again. Because eventually, you only can take so much. When people are running, taking the piss out of you, just running over you, that's a problem. That is a problem. That's crazy, bro. Do you know what's crazy? Check this shit out. Check this shit out. It's time to pull up the receipts. It's time to pull up some receipts. Look at this punk bitch here. Look at this punk ass bitch here. You see this shit? Let me put my screen on so you can see me talking that shit. This was yesterday. Nick, you are here talking that shit. You out here with your pigeon chest talking that shit. Yesterday was the 18th. Yesterday was the deadline. What did Nick say yesterday? What did Nick say? Bobby is about to add 3 billion to ABK's account. Bobby. I don't know who this is, but the one thing I know for a fact, this is a pigeon-chested whore. That's a fact. He is a pigeon-chested whore. And yesterday, when the 18 turned up, because Bobby's gonna add 3 billion to ABK's account, laughing out loud. These dudes actually believe they know shit. These dudes actually believe they know how business works. That's the problem with these dudes. It's like, Bobby! Yeah, Crispy Rambo, Bobby! Listen, these ponies never ever learn. They always saying some dumb shit. Always saying some dumb... I'll save this receipt. Let me save this receipt. I'll save this shit. 1 second. Let me save it. Bookmark it. And I'll send it to my shit. Another PlayStation fan bozo. Facts, bro. This was yesterday. This was yesterday talking that shit. This is what I'm talking about. These dudes are crazy, bro. They act like they know what they're doing. They don't know shit. They absolutely don't know shit. Oh, shit. Let's see this. I'll just send something with the CMA. What's the CMA stuff? Before we continue, let me get these 2 super chats. Bobby. Jay Remember with the 2. He goes TTS player. You TTS player. Shout out to you, player. And we got Drone TJ with a 5. How crazy would it be if they got Take 2? Now, how would you react? How would I react if we got Take 2? Now, Drone TJ. How would I react? Let me try to find a clip for you. I don't know if I got a good clip. Let's see. What have I got? The first thing I will say, you ponies.
We'll tell you something. Come here. Oh, what's going on?
Bitch! This is how we roll. And then we will celebrate. And I will say to Jim Ryan and his ponies,
Wipe yourself off, man. You dead.
game over. That's what I would say. But my reaction will be, let's go! Let's go, baby. Take 2 all day, every day. And that's what I want to say. I just want to say one thing. You PlayStation punk asses and Jim Ryan, this is what happens.
The more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out.
That's right. Woo! Take 2? Listen, I remember, you heard the story when I rang Dirt. You remember the story when I heard Dirt. When I rang Dirt. When the ABK deal was announced. That shit was crazy, bro. Dirt goes like, get the fuck out of here. I got $70 billion. He goes, nah, get the fuck out of here. I go, shit, I'm not lying. Pull over. He pulled over. He goes, oh, shit. Take 2, bro. Listen, Activision ABK. That's not a fucking joke. I remember the meltdowns over ZeniMax when they came in-house. I remember that day because I was one of the first ones I was the first one in the DMs. Everybody lost their shit. They absolutely lost their shit when the ZeniMax deal got announced. Then the ABK, bro, I did not expect them to spend $70 billion. I'll be honest with you. At that time, $7.5 billion was no joke. $7.5 billion on a publisher at that time was not a joke. I was absolutely blown away. But when the $70 billion came up and what they were paying in cash, that shit was crazy. That shit was crazy to me, honestly. And who's next? Anybody can get it. Take 2 in the future is available. It does not need to be now. It could be 5 years down the line. Sega, and there's something about Sega as well. I want to talk about it. Probably talk about it in TTS. But Sega was up there. Square Enix is up there. Even though I don't give a fuck about Square Enix, but Square Enix is up there. Anybody can get it. All it takes is one hit. Activision is making money. But when you have internal problems, what's going on in Activision? the shareholders, the board members, they want to change. And how do they do that? Either you sell up or change the CEO and change the boss, like change the management. And that's what happened with the ABK. It was only because of that, because what was going on internally. That's what happened. Xena 100%. 2.5 billion for Mojang. That's not a joke. That was a steal. 7.8 billion for ZeniMax. That's a great deal. When you look at it now, it's gonna pay off big time. Big time down. That's gonna pay one of the biggest. Like these publishers, they got so many games underneath the belt now. You got Activision talking about you got 4 new IPs from Activision. That's 4 new games straight away. Not including the old IPs. That is 4 new games from Activision. Hell, we got 3 brand new games from ZeniMax this year. Hi-Fi Rush, Redfall, and Starfield. This is what we're talking about. All of these publishers, they're going to be dropping multiple games. And once that train gets going, once the engine is running at peak, once it's stable, it's going to be unstoppable, an unstoppable force. That's what's going to happen. Asobo Studios is a great pickup. That would be a fantastic pickup. Talk about Bungie. Bungie was a steal. Bungie is a whore. Bungie is a whore. Let's be honest. Every time I think of Bungie, I'm going to say one thing. Every time I think of Bungie, you motherfucking ponies know what to do. Walk down that street corner. Twerk your motherfucking ass. That's what I think of Bungie. Straight up whores. Bungie's like that dude. Who's that Bungie? That Adam 22 leaning the plug. That's who Bungie is. That's who Bungie is. Leaning the plug. Adam 22. That's who Bungie is. PlayStation is Adam 22. Bungie is leaning the plug. You get me? PlayStation is Adam 22. And Bungie is Lena the plug. Whatever the hell her name is. Facts. Am I lying? Am I lying? That's a good analogy. Shit. That's a good analogy for the streets. Sony knew putting that ring on the finger, no matter what. We got to hold out. Bungie, break them street corners. You got to be trying on every platform. Have to have respect. Shit. Let me pull up some. I have some more receipts. You see this shit? Look at this shit here. Look at this shit here. She's got plugged all right. Oh shit. Such months. Sorry, game. What's going on, player? Got it wrong. Look at this here, man. Look at this shit here. Look at this shit here. They cleared Broadcom 69 billion purchase of VMware, whatever you call it. We found a deal that would not reduce competition. Shit, that's $70 billion. These are big techs. Oh shit, the Xbox guys are talking that shit. They're talking that shit. $70 billion for this. And they found it's fine. It's not a problem. It does not reduce competition. And these dudes are talking about cloud. Cloud's not even there yet. And they're talking about cloud. Really? King Max, hit him up. John 117. Shane G's in the chat there talking that shit. Crazy, bro. It's crazy that, bro. Look at that shit. Wow. That's the shit I'm talking about. That's the shit I'm talking about. Ain't that a bitch? Facts, bro. Drone TJ with a 5. I see them getting 2 more publishers and small studios, that's it. Now, Drone TJ, I want to add something to that. One thing I know for a fact, these small studios, developers, they're on the table. I'm telling you right now, If these dudes are comfortable of spending $70 billion, you gotta remember Activision was a big play for every department. Every developer on the street corners now is available. Microsoft is a pimp. And all of these developers and publishers are the whores. Straight up whores. They can buy anybody. Look. Let me remove this 1 second. They can buy anybody they want now. Nobody's off the table. Before, if you said to me in 2020, when Microsoft was spending $7.5 billion, I would have said something different. But after this deal, after $70 billion, nobody's off the table. Nobody. And listen, when you buy these smaller studios, anything under, I believe anything under 5 billion FTC, nobody looks at you. Nobody looks at you. You just go for it. You just go for it. So every developer is available. And I love to see them go out there and buy developers. Like, 2018, they got 7 studios, guys. I believe 2018 was 7 studios, if I'm correct. 5 are 2018 E3 and 2 are XO, or 2 at the end of the year, if I'm correct. Remind me if I'm wrong on that. Listen, Long Live the Black Mamba, them studios, Obsidian, In Exile, Ninja Theory. Look at them studios. Undead Labs is cooking. Compulsion Game is cooking. Every one of them studios are cooking right now. So there's so many of them studios out there available. And 2019, Remy, thanks. Every one of them studios, they're on the market right now. And so PlayStation can do the same. But Microsoft doesn't need to buy one. They can buy 10 if they wanted to. And it still won't be a problem. They still won't have a problem. That's the beauty of this. Smiley, they extended the merger because they extended the deadline because the CMA obviously want to renegotiate shit. So they don't want to close without the CMA because they want to kind of keep it respectable, and hopefully, like when the deal is done, they'll have a correct solution for the purchase, for the deal. Sorry. So they extended it. So easy, bro. All day, every day, it's done. Just it's not if. Is when. It's a matter of when. That's it. That's all it is now. It's coming to. It's like an end game now. This is it. This is the final run now. This is home run. This is home run. Let me retweet Ray's thing. 1 second. It's all done now. That's it. I can't believe it. This deal is fucking. The deal is just right around the corner, guys. It's right around the corner. Absolutely right around the corner. And it's done. I can't believe it. Honestly. We got Sanchez. What's going on, player? Sanchez Gaming. What's going on, player? With the 5. Let Phil cook. We'll be eating good. Facts, bro. We will be eating good. We will be eating really good. You see what's happening with the Call of Duty games? Shit is wild, bro. Shit is wild to me. Call of Duty games, bro, the backwards game, they've been killing it. Absolutely killing it, these guys. And I'll be honest with you, Microsoft right here, right now, they're in a position where they're in a position of strength. After what happened with what was it? The showcase. That was positive for them. A lot of people tuned in. A lot of people enjoyed that showcase, especially versus that dog shit PlayStation showcase. They loved it. They really enjoyed it. 92 million people watched that shit, I believe. That's the biggest Xbox game showcase ever, according to them. Xbox game showcase. That's not a joke. That is saying something. That is they're moving in the right direction. And it's just going to get better and better. Will they have a few missteps? Of course they will. We'll check them. Then get back up and continue to walk. That's the way I see it. That's the way I see it, guys. Honestly, it's crazy, bro. them OG Call of Duty games, bro. They're like thousands of people are playing that shit, and they're the top 5 games or some shit. They're actually the top 5 games. I can't be. It's like crazy, bro. Look at this shit here. Look at this shit. I'm gonna pull this shit up. That is crazy to me, bro. This shit is crazy to me. Look at this. Look at all of these games. Top selling games. These are the top selling games. Bro. That is saying something. Jacob, yeah, listen, this anything is possible. Anything is possible. Straight up, it is possible, guys. That's what they got. But listen, look at these Call of Duty games. These are the top games here now, guys. These are the top games. Let me zoom in a bit more for you guys. These are all 360 games. This is the Xbox 360 games, guys. These are the top selling games, and they got people playing them. And do you know what's beautiful about this, guys? Do you know what's awesome about this? It's a first party game. That's the beauty of this. This is a first party game now, guys. And I love it. First party games, top selling game, dominating the charts. Talk that shit. This is the first part. These are first party games. Not just one. These are the first party games. Top selling games. Woo! How crazy is that, guys? Look at this shit. Woo! Xbox 360 games dominating it. And is it convenient that what's going on, Black Rider? Dolan Knight, what's going on, Caroline Gamer, Jason Max, what's good? The Fifth Horseman. The Xbox back compat, incredible. Imagine when they hit Game Pass, shit. We'll soon find out this when it comes. Shout out to the 250 here. Hit that like button, guys. I know it's early for you guys, but shout out to the 250 here. When these games hit Game Pass, the older games, it's gonna be crazy, bro. It's gonna be crazy. And isn't it convenient that all of a sudden, just before like a couple of days ago, the servers for the old games, like the Xbox 360 games, Call of Duty games, Black Ops, Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, they all seem to be working now. Isn't that convenient? This was always the plan. Always the plan. Getting back to classic Call of Duty because people love the classic shit. They love that shit. And this is what they're doing here, bro. It's crazy, bro. Absolutely crazy, bro. And I can't wait. Honestly, I can't fucking wait, bro. I can't wait when the deal is done. I can't wait for the deal is done. Crazy, bro, man. I love it. Absolutely love it. What's this here? 1 second. What's this here? Let me pull up something. I'm going to close the show out because I got to do something. But shout out to you guys. Gears Affinity, what's going on? Sean, it's crazy. Bro, it's crazy. I still, listen, I don't think we still process this yet. When the deal is closed completely and we start seeing all of them Activision games, just go straight into Game Pass. Then future games in the future Call of Duties as well. It's going to be a beast of a fuck. It's going to be crazy, man. Abdul, what's going on, player? Now let's listen to, was it our boy? What's his name again? I forgot, man.
The FTC really screwed up is that they challenged a roughly $200 billion revenue company acquiring an $8 billion company. Roughly $200 billion revenue company acquiring an $8 billion company. I mean, this is really, Goliath buying David. It's not Goliath buying Goliath. And they treated this like, Microsoft and Google are merging. They're acting like two gigantic companies are merging. That is not the case. So yes, I think if Netflix were to buy somebody much, much smaller than Activision, Ubisoft, they'd be allowed to. much as Take-Two bought Zynga and nobody even blinked. So I truly believe that there could be consolidation. The real problem is that the likely players don't have any clue what they're doing. So Google, Amazon, Netflix have no idea what they're doing in the games business. None. So I don't see them making big bets. That would be too risky. I see them all making small bets. And the Saudis, who are kind of on top of this with a big fund, they're nibbling. I mean, they're buying small companies. They bought Scopely, which is a really world-class, great mobile producer, but $2 billion in revenue, and they paid $5 billion. So little nibbles, sure. I don't see the FTC stopping Amazon for doing something like that.
Yeah, but what we're seeing as a consequence of that would be a further consolidation of the space in general. And to Will's point, does that leave the FTC and regulators around the world looking at this and going, we need to get tougher? Or does that leave them sitting there going, obviously we're a little bit toothless now?
Well, regulators are stuck with the law that their respective legislatures pass. And the law says if a combination results in less competition, it should be disallowed. This one doesn't. So, as I said, if Amazon Web Services bought Google Cloud, that would be a problem. That would be less competitive. But, Sprint buying T-Mobile, or vice versa, sorry, T-Mobile buying Sprint, they didn't even blink. Disney buying Fox, they didn't even blink because they weren't really big acquisitions, and the combined company wasn't number one. So I think, yes, I think that the regulators are toothless until their respective legislatures write tougher laws. And I can tell you that's not going to happen in the U.S. Our Congress can't agree on, whether we should allow military members to have abortions. So,
oh shit, come on, player, come on, Michael Pachter. There's no need for that. There's no need for that. Man, J-Rock is killing these dudes on Twitter, bro. Killing these dudes. Absolutely murdering these dudes, bro. Crazy, bro, innit? Michael Pachter, Florian Muller, bro. These guys been on point. These guys have been on point, bro. Where's this? I'm gonna show you something, guys, in a bit. But that's what you gotta understand. Like, guys, I know you're talking about Disney. I understand you're talking about Disney, and if the opportunity comes, I'm sure Marks will look into it. But if it doesn't make business sense for them, they'll drop it and they'll move on. Doesn't make a difference, bro. I would love to see it, but they'll move on and move on to the next best thing. There's plenty of fishes in the sea, player. And Microsoft's got two of the big ones. Two big fishes so far. Could they get one more? Very possible. But they should get the smaller fishes as well. Never forget about the smaller fishes. That's what they need, player. That's all they need. And once they have that, it'll be awesome. It'll be absolutely awesome, man. What's going on, man? What's going on? Let's see, bro, like Martin 23 Kings, a Halo crossover with Call of Duty would be dope. Did he clip the female pony chilling? I'm not sure, bro. I did have it before. Let me pull this up 1 second. Someone sent me something. I think it's the homie. The homie. What have you sent me? Yeah, J-Rock. Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, that's the one I'm going to show now. I've seen that there. You got to understand that. Let's see this here. 1 second. I'm going to pull something up. What counts as a publisher? Who said that? Jacob. Bro, it's a publisher, and like they publish their own games. They don't need no one else to publish their own games. They don't go for the publisher they don't look to go to someone else and try to publish the game. When you can publish, like, say for example, like YouTube, I'm publishing like I know it's a bit too silly, but I'm publishing my own shit. I'm doing my own shit. I'm not asking for money to put my to get me better lighting to do. I'm doing the shit my own, basically. Like when it comes to a publisher, you do your own shit. You don't need nobody else in that sense. When you're publishing the game, putting it out there, marketing it, paying for the game, that's what counts as a publisher. That could be in general. I could have a game, but if I need to find a publisher, they'll give me the money. Right, we will publish the game. We'll give you $50 million. go for it. We own the IP, or maybe we won't own the IP. Marketing, blah blah blah. That's what a publisher does. But when it's in-house, when they can do all of that shit themselves, that's when it's an in-house publisher. Like like Activision, they don't need nobody else. They do that shit by themselves. They when someone wants a marketing deal, Microsoft, Sony, do you want a marketing deal? Give us that money, give us that bag. That's how we do it. Now talking about the whole, yeah, 100%. Where are we now? Sufficient, yeah, 100%. Let me pull this up here. People are loving this shit. I love it, bro.
Baby. Apparently the servers are back up.
That's the shit we're talking about, bro. This is just the beginning. People are starting to find out as the servers are back up. People are going to find out, listen, let's get an Xbox. Backwards compatibility. Boom. And when they do come in Game Pass day one, when they're all part of that service, every Tom, Dick, and Harry will be playing that shit. That shit's going to be amazing, bro. Absolutely awesome, man. And I love it. I love it when people like... It's awesome, bro. Absolutely awesome. When people go live in their like childhood memories, it's awesome, bro. Crazy, bro. But before I close it out, let's do a special shout out to the one and only J-Tech. I had a dream. It was vivid. The one and only. Let's pull it up. Oh shit.
Morning, I was a little bit surprised, but not that much surprised, that Jim Ryan or Sony or PlayStation made an agreement with Phil Spencer and Xbox to keep Call of Duty on PlayStation. We don't know how much money it's going to cost PlayStation to keep Call of Duty on their platform. We don't know if there's going to be any advantages or disadvantages. We don't know. All we know is that PlayStation feels that they can't live without Call of Duty. It's up to the PlayStation gamers to speak with their wallet.
Oh, shit.
But unless you're a hardcore PlayStation gamer, you're probably going to buy Call of Duty. So nothing I say right now is going to get you on the right track, right? You're going to buy Call of Duty and ignore PlayStation games. This is why I've been saying for the last few days, if that is your mindset, you might as well buy an Xbox and buy Call of Duty over there. Because if you're going to be giving that money to Microsoft over the next 10 years, and this is now confirmed, that the agreement is for 10 years. So this is coming from Stephen Totillo. And he says, again, Sony has confirmed with him and his website, that PlayStation Call of Duty deal for Microsoft pending Activision purchase is for 10 years. Then he goes on to say, and this is just for him, I'm looking forward to still being on the beat in 2033 and covering the next round of Nintendo, Nvidia, and Sony contract negotiations for Call of Duty. I need Sony to stay focused. This is not what I wanted. Let the Xbox fans support Call of Duty. They were all for the deal. They should be buying Call of Duty going forward. PlayStation fans buying the game is only benefiting Xbox their fans and Microsoft. It is not in any way benefiting yourself on this platform. If you want to play Call of Duty, you can also buy an Xbox and play it over there. And 100% give all the money to Microsoft.
Look at this shit.
So what PlayStation needs to focus on is bringing back some classic great games. That's what they need to focus on. Sony needs to focus on over the next 10 years getting people off of Call of Duty. Okay, it's on your platform for 10 years. But don't center around it. The contract's not going to be yours. Start next year. Marketing's not going to be yours. That's cool. But you need to start introducing gamers to other titles. Now, Call of Duty essentially will and can be taken away from this platform in many different ways.
Of course it can.
That
in the
means
future.
we pay $70 and on Xbox it's free.
Woo!
So we got to see how this shit plays out. That roundtable that they're going to do over there at Microsoft and Activision, it's going to be brutal to sit through another one of them and they start saying this is going to Game Pass day one, Game Pass, and then PlayStation fans, again, I'm telling y'all how this shit gonna happen. You guys are gonna look stupid because you're gonna pay for it every year, and they're gonna get it for free. You're paying for their free ticket. They need to get the Call of Duty fans off of Call of Duty. Let me just be real smart about this. Let me be articulate so I have no more
articulate. Damn. Oh, did I just mess up that shit?
We got to see how this shit plays out. That roundtable that they're going to do over there at Microsoft and Activision, it's going to be brutal to sit through another one of them and they start saying this is going to Game Pass day one, Game Pass, and then PlayStation fans, again, I'm telling y'all how this shit gonna happen. You guys are gonna look stupid because you're gonna pay for it every year, and they're gonna get it for free. You're paying for their free ticket. They need to get the Call of Duty fans off of Call of Duty. Let me just be real smart about this. Let me be articulate so I have no more questions from the chat or from the panel.
Oh shit.
Getting people off of Call of Duty is the major priority for PlayStation. If they're not off of Call of Duty in 10 years, if they have not migrated to something else in 10 years, then they will migrate to Xbox in 10 years.
Ooh.
They will be even more invested in Call of Duty in 10 years, and they will migrate. If PlayStation fans do not stop Call of Duty, obviously this is a big major W for Microsoft.
Of course it is.
The highest selling game will be celebrated by Microsoft.
Of course it is.
And guess who would have gotten them there? The PlayStation gaming community.
Of course you
I have to say
hold
this 3 times because I don't think any of you guys understand. When Microsoft, during the next NPD, talks about the highest selling game, they can celebrate Call of Duty.
Woo!
Because it is now their game.
Of course.
But most of the sales will have came from PlayStation. So it will be the PlayStation gaming community that give Xbox a W.
That's right, ho.
That's the type of bullshit that's going on right now. And they continue to buy Call of Duty or let's say Diablo, all that money goes to Xbox. When they celebrate sales, they're taking a W off of you, off of the shoulders of the PlayStation gaming community, because we keep buying the games. This is a major test. This is a major test for all types of gamers. Activision isn't successful without the PlayStation gaming community. You know, Sony about to like really lay it on thick with the multiplayer and games as a service. So I believe because Call of Duty is still over here, people won't need or want to go to any alternatives. I played a good amount of alternative shooters. What I mean by that is things outside of Call of Duty. So I know that a lot of those games outside of Call of Duty have lower player bases, and that's just because everybody goes to Call of Duty. If Call of Duty was banned over here from by PlayStation, people would have to find alternative shooters. They would play the alternative shooters that are currently available. But because Call of Duty is on here, and this is before the acquisition, no one wants to touch anything else. Whether it's good, it looks good, it is perfect, it's the best, it's better than Call of Duty, it doesn't matter. Call of Duty is there, so they're not touching anything else. It's just, man, it's really fucked up, man.
It is fucked up for you.
PlayStation.
Shout out to J-Tech and that. Man, these guys, they sound defeated, man. They sound defeated. Jacob with the 20-sec one. Shout out to you, homie. In my opinion, Xbox owns 5 or 6 publishers before next gen. Yo, that's saying something, bro. If they can achieve that by the end of 2028 and they get to 5, bro, it's game over. It's over, bro. It's over now. They know. These guys know it's over. Here, right now, it's over with the Activision. Because it's a big play. Because everybody plays Call of Duty. Jagai J, what's going on, player? Fons Hodgin, what's up? Mr. Eldrick. Balaton. Listen, you gotta understand. These dudes are defeated. These dudes are begging PlayStation. Bro, I'm gonna do a video or some shit. I might just talk about it on the TTS as well. These dudes are asking for a secret PlayStation showcase. Dudes are out here talking about a secret PlayStation showcase. What the fuck are we doing over here? What are we doing? A secret PlayStation showcase? That's crazy, bro. You know what? Let me pull up a receipt. 1 second. Let me get this receipt before I close this shit out. These dudes are talking about a secret PlayStation showcase. Where is this shit? Where have I put it? A secret PlayStation showcase. I'm not sure where I put it. I had it somewhere. But these guys are talking about a secret PlayStation showcase. They're saying wait till fucking... Where is this shit? I had it somewhere, man. Let me pull this up anyway. Really out here asking for a PlayStation showcase. No shit. Pio here, Pio, whatever the fuck his name is. He's the one who's talking about a PlayStation showcase. And he goes, do you think a real PlayStation showcase is happening this year? Look what happened. He went on Twitter. He put this poll out there talking about PlayStation showcase. Is it going to happen this year? A second secret PlayStation showcase. And he got ratioed. These dudes are down bad. It's horrendous. Yeah, facts, bro, Fons 100. It's fucking horrendous. Dudes are here talking about PlayStation, a secret PlayStation showcase. They're going to show off the PlayStation Slim. Now, guys, listen. There may be a PlayStation showcase, but these dudes are acting crazy right now. The reason why they're asking for a PlayStation showcase, a second PlayStation showcase, is because that PlayStation showcase in May was dog shit. That's why. Complete dog shit. That's why they're asking for the showcase part 2. What the fuck are we doing here? Part 2. What is this shit? What is this shit? Asking for a secret PlayStation showcase. What are we doing here? They're down bad, bro. You got people out here asking PlayStation to do something. Please buy Square Enix. Please buy Take-Two. Buy EA. Please, Jim Ryan, PlayStation, please. Please, do something. They're out here crying. That's the shit I'm talking about. They're begging. What does this mean? Look, my G. If you understand this, look, what does it mean? What the fuck are we doing here? What are we doing here? It's crazy, bro. It's over for these dudes. It's game over for these dudes. Let me get Carl Reap Soup Chat with a 5. Shout out to you, homie. He goes the release lineup for the next Xbox is going to be brutal. Pony's thinking is short term. Xbox is playing the long game and it's going to show real soon. Bro, it's showing right now. It's showing right now. What do they have this year? Spider-Man? That guy ain't shit. Spider-Man's done. One game this year from first party. It's gotten that bad they're adding third party content to the shit. Trying to fill up the first party because the first party's lackluster. They're trying to add third party shit to it, to the lineup. Mr. Eldrick with the £5. Sean, did you know PlayStation has no games? TTS, bro, they have shit. What do PlayStation have now this year? They have shit. Just like the homie would say.
I have nothing left except Spider-Man.
PlayStation.
Fahim Scott's a pony. Fahim Scott's a pony. Motherfucker, snap his punk ass. End that bitch here right now. Fahim Scott, you smelly asshole. Keep your punk ass out of this chat. Because you don't belong here, punk. You bitch ass motherfucker coming up here in our chat. Think you can talk that shit in our chat? Punk, you must be new here. Blocked, get your punk ass out of here. My mods, my people in the chat don't play that shit over here. This ain't like the other podcasts out there let you rock out, let you talk that shit. This is a motherfucking Xbox podcast. This is a motherfucking Xbox chat. Smelly ass whore. Keep your punk ass out of here, bitch. And next time you come in this chat, if you do ever come in this chat with a different account, shut the fuck up. We don't play that shit. Motherfucker. MK Mike with a 5. Shout out to you, homie. Xbox has 4 first-party games this year. PlayStation's got 1 and 1 subpar showcase. Laughing out loud. Talk that shit. MK Michael, we need you to come back on this week on TTS, the Rocky with the chat player. It's been a minute, bro. Come on, talk that shit. Drone TJ with a 5. Since Microsoft is third place, go buy Take-Two, Disney, Sega, then be done with the publishers and only buy small studios. Drone TJ, they can buy. Listen, that would be incredible. I would love to see Sega first, though. Take-Two, listen, I would say this, Drone TJ, and everybody listening. If the opportunity comes, Take-Two comes to you, or it's available to buy. Microsoft, go for it. Sega, if Sega's available, go for it. No ifs, no buts. If these guys are available, go for it. What's going on, Web Dave? Crispy Rambo as well. Just go for it. Honestly, this is me. Regardless what the FTC, CMA people will say, if the opportunity comes, go for it. They managed to get $70 billion in the next 4 to 6 weeks. Why not go again? Another 35 billion. Let's go again. Let's do it again. Let's go. Everybody's coming into this industry. Everybody's invested into publishers and developers. So it's going to be a big. The game is changing. The game is changing, and Sony can't keep up. That's what these dudes are crying. It's because Sony can't keep up anymore, and they know that. It's not only about Xbox anymore. Look, listen. Before I'm gonna close this out. Shout out to the 273 people here early this morning. I think Sega's about 5.5 billion, but if they could do some backhand, so listen, we'll give you 4.9, and we'll give the rest in like behind the scenes or some shit. Let's go, play. I'm only joking with that, but yeah, I think they're around about 5 billion. Now, talking about PlayStation dudes desperate for a second showcase, which is possible. There could be another showcase, but these dudes are desperate. Look at this shit here. Is this what we're doing here right now, guys? Is this what we're doing here right now? Let me have some water before I continue to talk that shit. Leave Z Black Rider alone. Z Black Rider pony. Now leave him alone. We'll check him out. He's been around for a minute. I think he likes to balance the board a bit. If he's a pony, we'll deal with him. I'm only joking, bro. Z Black Rider, come on, play. It's all good. You know I'm joking. Dirt's got a video dropping about this topic at noon. I was going to do the same shit, but I decided to do a show. So you drop your shit, and I'll drop my shit tomorrow, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Now look at this shit. I will talk about this in my video tomorrow. Why are these dudes getting a wallpaper? A blue screen with symbols or some shit. Talking about, could this be the PlayStation event in August? What are we doing here right now? What are we doing here right now? A wallpaper? A thumbnail? What, like a blue screen? What are we doing here? This could be the PlayStation event in August. What are we doing here, guys? Honestly, what are we doing here? You PlayStation dudes are down bad. I remember back in the days when they used to say, when Xbox guys used to say, them Xbox flip-floppers used to say, wait till E3. Wait till Gamescom. What the fuck are we doing here? What's going on, man? Yo, Dirt, do you have this one? Dirt, if you're listening, do you have this one? I'll send it. Oh, you've done your video now. Look at this shit here. This is how delusional these PlayStation dudes are. I want you guys to look at this here on your screen. If you guys are watching, don't listen. Watch. Look at the screen. Do you see this shit? Do you see this shit? Unbelievable. I'll give you guys a second to look at this. Process this, then I'll read this shit out. Are you seeing what I'm seeing here right now? Are you seeing this shit right now? Before you guys catch up, are you seeing this shit right now? Huge rumor. The real PlayStation show. Motherfucker, 1 sec. Where's my shit? Let me zoom in 1 second. Xbox zoom in. Let me read that once again. Huge rumor. The real PlayStation showcase. This motherfucker said the real PlayStation showcase might happen in August, where they will reveal the PlayStation 5 Slim. This dude's asking the real PlayStation showcase, and then he follows up saying, this makes sense now that the Activision thing is over and Sony has nothing to hide anymore. Jacob, I don't mind Pio. But bro, this dude is saying the real PlayStation showcase is happening in August and Sony has nothing to hide anymore. It makes sense now because the Activision deal is over. What are we doing here, man? What are we doing here? Dude! Bro, these dudes are really saying the real PlayStation showcase is coming up. These dudes are saying the real PlayStation showcase is gonna turn up now. My homies, do you see this shit? And on top of that, he's talking about it makes sense now because Activision deal is over. So Sony has nothing to hide anymore. It's okay. Jacob, I don't mind off of these dudes. But when they're talking shit like this, talking rubbish, bro. Talking about a real PlayStation showcase is happening right now because Activision deal is done. And Sony has nothing to hide anymore. What the fuck are we doing, bro? What are we doing? Really, guys? Is this what we're doing here right now, ponies? Dirt, look at the screen, Dirt. Look at the screen. I hope you got this shit in your video as well, because this is the shit I'm gonna put in my video tomorrow, hopefully, when I drop it. If I don't drop it by tomorrow, it'll be on Saturday. But look at this shit. Yo. The real PlayStation showcase. Man, one thing I'll say, Payo, and you other PlayStation dudes out there, you guys are real. You guys are the real deal. You guys are the real deal, bro. I can't win with you guys. I just can't do it with you guys. The real PlayStation showcase. The real. Honestly, guys, I think I'll end the show here, bro. It's been a fun show. It's been a fun show, bro. But honestly, man, the real PlayStation showcase. You got it. Good shit there. Jacob, the latest the deal goes by the 15th. They'll have it done. They'll have it done in no time. Within 4 to 6 weeks, it'll be done. X-Coin goes, he still has an Xbox 360 Slim. Dope, bro. Bro, it took him 2 years to come with a showcase. It took PlayStation 2 years to come with a showcase. And what do we get? Dog shit. I'd rather watch my cat have a shit than watch that PlayStation showcase. That's how bad it was. Yeah, Call Weed, 100% Call Weed making some good sense. You got to be careful, but bro, if anybody's available and they come up to you, bro, this is Microsoft. Go for it. Go for it. I wouldn't mind to see. I'd love to see it in the next 2 years, bro. I would love to see it. No, but guys, it's been 1.5 hours, bro. 1.5 hours we've been talking that shit, bro. I could go for another hour, bro. I probably want to go to the cinemas, bro, and watch Mission Impossible or some shit, probably. But guys, honestly, what a great show. Shout out to the 270 plus years, still strong, man. Respect for you. If this is your first time coming to the podcast, bro, hit that like button. Subscribe to your boy. Let's get to 2K before the end of the year, bro. Let's get to 2K, bro. Bobby! Bobby! Dude's talking about Bobby. I'll give you one more. I'll give you one more, guys. Before I go, I'll give you one more. I'll give you one more. Before we go, I'll give you one more. Where's the shit? Where's the shit? Let me pull it up. Let me find this receipt. They're talking about Bobby. Let's talk about Bobby. Our boy Bobby. Now look at this piece of shit here. This is my last one that I close it out to you. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Once again, when we're talking about July 18th, these dudes were talking about, look, my G. You all need to be worried about Bobby Kotick. Look at the way he's standing, my G. Take a look at this shit. He was talking about FTC. You guys are worried about the FTC and the CMA? Nah. You need to be worried about Bobby. Bobby. These dudes are saying you need to be worried about Bobby Kotick. He will raise the price from 68 billion to 70 to probably 80 billion. You see this shit? Also might be getting a bigger offer from other companies. Who the fuck is coming with $80 billion? Who's gonna come with a bigger price like that? Not many people can do that shit who wants to be in the gaming industry. You must be crazy, bro. Talking about raising prices from 70 to $80 billion. And you got other people out there talking about they're going to offer a bigger offer than that. Bro, other companies going to give a better offer than that. Bro, who's going to come into the gaming streets with $80 billion? Who has a platform like that? You're fucking crazy. Absolutely crazy. Look, my G. Bro, you're a nutcase. Absolute nutcase. If you actually believe someone else is going to come in and outbid them. Xcoin, 100%. Microsoft's made 140 billion back already. After what happened. These dudes are talking about, be worried about Bobby. Bobby's out of there. Bobby's gone. Bobby's dead. He's done and dusted. It's over. He's to get his money. When the time comes, his punk ass is out of there. Crazy, bro. Crazy to me. This is the shit I'm talking about. I got so many receipts from the homies as well that be sending me shit. These dudes are nutcases. Absolute nutcases. Look, my G. What the fuck are we doing here, bro? Call me 80 billion in cash, by the way. This is what we're talking about. This is who you're talking about, Microsoft. They ain't playing. They don't need to get the assets and say, listen, this and that, let's invest, let's reinvest or some shit. No, bro. This is fucking Microsoft. They'll come with that money in cash and deal with it. Guy J goes, King Trash is like that googly eye gremlin from the movies. He's nuts. Facts, bro. Jacob, Xbox got 6 publishers. Rename Xbox, we will kill Sony. Facts, bro. Oh, we're going to be talking that shit no matter what. I don't care if Xbox buys smaller studios. We're still going to talk that shit. Unstoppable. Unstoppable. And these dudes see what's happening right now. They can see the future. That's why a lot of these dudes are trying to talk about Game Pass is quite good. It's looking promising. I'm going to get an Xbox, blah, blah, blah. We know this shit. We know what's going to happen. You fake, neutral, punk-ass bitches. We know exactly what you're doing. You can't deceive us. We know what's happening. We know the way you're moving. We got you on lockdown, bitch. But anyway, shout out to you guys, man. 1 second. Before I go, let me get the super chat. Mandingo McTickens with the 2. Sean, what are you doing in Dirt's house again? Well, Mandingo, I know one thing I will say. You ask me, what am I doing in Dirt's house? I'll say one thing and one thing only.
Nigga, you never know you're gonna need some Vaseline, my nigga.
That's it, I'll leave you as that player. But guys, honestly, shout out to you guys for dropping by. Hit that like button. Subscribe to you, boy, if this is your first time. And let's keep talking that shit. Tomorrow, well, the homie Dirk Gritty is going to drop a video soon. In the next 2 hours. I'll drop a video tomorrow, hopefully. TTS this Friday. Let me confirm TTS 1 second because my time has changed. 1 second on the phone right now. I just got a message. Let me see what TTS, if it's going to be 6 p.m. 1 second. 1 second. Guys, 1 second. Let me look what TTS and let you know. It's going to be 6:30 Eastern, but I might be normal time again. Let me see 1 second. Griggity. Let me pull it up, then we go. Let me close this shit out. So this Friday. TTS is normal time this Friday. 6 p.m. So if you're listening, 6 p.m. TTS, bro. The week after that, it's going to be a late one, WBG time. But this week, TTS is Friday, bro. So anyway, guys, listen. Honestly, shout out to you guys for dropping by, man. I had like 280 plus in here, bro. 240 still strong talking that shit. I love you guys, man. But shout out to you homies in the chat, man. Friday, it's your birthday. Xcoin, but it'll be a celebration on Friday. Me and Dirk Gritty will give you a happy birthday. We'll talk that shit. We will talk that shit. 100%. But guys, hit that like button. We're closing this shit out. I love you guys, bro. I love you guys. Take care and peace. And you motherfuckers know what my final thoughts are. You motherfucking ponies. Walk down that street corner. Twerk your motherfucking ass. Then put your hands out. And sell your bitch ass for those $70 games. And do you know what? Fuck Sony. Fuck the PlayStation, and if you're gonna work down that street corners with them fucking ponies, then fuck you too. All you motherfuckers, fuck you too. You motherfuckers aren't on our level. You see us rolling whilst you motherfuckers working on them street corners. You know what? Fuck this. I'm gonna let my Xbox community come at you motherfuckers. I'm out.